Hey guys, it's Sunday, May the 29th, and I'm gonna tell you about something that is very special to me. And that's gonna be something called colognes. And believe it or not, my first cologne in college was probably Gucci by Gucci. At the time, I didn't know too much about colognes. I just wanted to smell good, and so I asked around people and they recommended me Gucci by Gucci, and I went with it. Time passed by and I got to try other colognes like Johnny Varvatos and Calvin Klein colognes and Burberry colognes. I couldn't find a picture for a cologne, so there. And at the time of graduation, I wanted something unique, something that could really define me. And since I really didn't mind the first cologne that I used, I decided to try it out again, Gucci. Buy something else though. So I tried this one out called Gucci Guilty, and it made me feel really guilty. Well, it smelled too sweet for me and kind of gave me a headache. Then I stumbled upon the Prada line, and this one was called the Rossa, made in Spain. And I actually loved it so much that I stuck with it for 1 full year. Even a refill, and even another in the same line. The Extreme was pretty good, except it did kind of felt a bit heavy. So I ventured out and looked for something new, something more fresh, minty fresh. This right here, the Hugo Boss Unlimited, did have that top note of freshness, but it didn't last too long for me. I ended up going back to my Prada Rossa because it always did wonders for me. Wait.
Let's rewind.
We actually missed out on my favorite line of colognes. Because this introduction is getting a tad bit long, I'm gonna try to make it short. And I know I've been talking about Prada, Rossa, whatever, all day long, but my favorite isn't actually Prada. That is my favorite cologne brand name, Acqua di Parma. Acqua di Parma, Mario. I first bought this in 2012, and at the time, it smelled too soapy for me. But because I really liked that base note of muskiness, I wanted to try something in a different line, which was the blue Mediterraneo line, Arancia di Capri. Right, I spelled it out. Arancia di Capri. So I switched back and forth between the Prada and Acqua di Parma. Both were just thumbs up. You really had to choose the occasion for either one. For me, Prada was more of a casual thing, hang out with my friends or maybe a light date. And the Acqua di Parma Colonia Essenza, which was the black bottle you saw, was more of a formal occasion.
Then one summer night, I faced the ultra nightmare.
My colonia was out. I had no more left. It was empty.
So on that formal night, I had to stick with the Prada and felt casual while looking pretty darn formal.
Yes, sir. I did what I have to do.
My first purchase was about 50 mils because really, when you first buy a cologne, you don't know how long that will last you. But knowing that this cologne works for me the best in pretty much any occasion, including formal and casual, I decided to buy the big one.
Ta-da!
Now, this does have that soapy base, a very soapy base. But the top notes are very fresh, very light too. It's one of those rare colognes that when you apply to the skin, it starts off really light and ends up being kind of medium heavy. That's it, folks. The
And